Okay, hi guys, and welcome to the show. Today, a very quick video. I want to share with you something very special indeed, an absolute capolavoro, a masterpiece, and I'm not kidding, to put your watches or to keep your watches in. Now, I'll do a quick wristwatch check before I get into it, before I forget, of course. I'm wearing my Casio. This is the Mission Impossible, my favorite Casio now. I can't believe I was so late to the game with this one. Check out the review. I'll put a card thing or whatever YouTube calls it if you missed that review. But anyway, we're not talking about this particular watch. We're talking about a watch box, a bespoke watch box. And this came about from... well, at the beginning of the year, I was contacted by a very polite watch enthusiast and fan of the channel from India. And actually, we do have a lot of Gentry members in India. So a shout out to everybody in India. And this is my friend Korjo. And Korjo, and I really apologize profusely if I've butchered your name. I probably have. Well, he told me about his company that he's founding that specializes in bespoke carved wooden boxes. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. And he said, I'll make you a box. And he said, look, if you don't approve of it, you don't have to share it or anything like that. And I should make this point abundantly clear that, guys, everything on my channel, no matter if it's an EDC accessory or a watch or something or an item of clothing, if I recommend something, if I stand by it, it's got to be good, right? It's got to be of quality. It's got to be good value for money. It's got to be something unique, something special that most often than not brings me enjoyment, or it's practical, or something like that. What I'm trying to say, it's got to be something I believe in. And I was really impressed by not only his attitude, the way he carried himself, but the actual finished item as well. It's very, very impressive. Now, this is a new company, and I really do want to support young entrepreneurs like this. So I'm going to recommend his brand. And I'll just show you my box. I'm so chuffed with this. Wait till you see it. Here it is. Oh my God, now look at that. So this you can have completely custom designed. Obviously I have the lion, and he's even added the sand there in the hourglass. I mean, magnificent, capolavoro. You can have your initials, or let's say you're an Omega enthusiast, you can have the Omega logo or the Rolex crown if you're only collecting Rolexes. Whatever, the Bulova tuning fork if you're into Bulova, etc. You get what I'm trying to say. So you can have it customized, and I think it's well, you know what, let's change perspectives and have a look at the details, and then we'll come back. Unlike the mass-produced watch boxes that are dime a dozen on Amazon and so on, this is handmade from start to finish. Carved from a single block of mango wood, it is painstakingly cut, waxed and carved into the final product. Any mistakes along the way and the process would have to start again from scratch. The result is a box that can contain 12 timepieces that can then be customized. You can add whatever design, logo, name, symbol, or perhaps a special date you wish to commemorate in an elegant, tasteful and classic manner. Mango wood is a fantastic choice. Not only is it tough and ages beautifully, but it is also environmentally friendly and completely sustainable compared to others. Fundamentally, this is because it is a byproduct of an already thriving industry, mango fruit, of course. But it is also strong, relatively easy to work with, and in its natural state has a lovely light beech or birch color. You have the choice of either a black, red or blue velvet trim for the lining, which adds a regal feeling of luxury to the interior, but also a little bit of pizzazz. The rustic latches complement the natural look of the wood and securely fastens the box shut. The watches themselves are held on a monoblock solid wooden watch rest. You can choose to have them in either 6, 7 or 8-inch circumference to fit your watch, or rather your wrist. These wooden watch rests are also buffed and polished. Then they are wrapped in a lush velvet to ensure there are no rough edges that can come into contact with your watch. As for the final finish of the box, the edges are rounded on the outside, giving it a pleasingly refined feel, and you can choose from 3 finishes to the wood itself. You can have it come in a natural finish, a flamed finish which adds a darker, more distressed vintage look, or for a little extra cost, a 7-layer lacquered glossy finish. This process takes 7 extra days, with each application taking 24 hours to dry. And guys, every single thing here is handmade. This is not an overnight thing. It takes serious time. In fact, he sent me a video of the craftsman working on this, carving away. You see it, you feel it, you know, it takes time. It's not some thing you just order off Amazon, right? And I think it's important. We spend so much time collecting, obsessing about our watches. It's important we give them a box they deserve, you know, these beloved little timepieces of ours. You know, they deserve a good home. Half of the watches in this box are probably going to come and go, but this is also something I would happily hand down the generations, and I hope you guys will as well. So there's another aspect to it as well. I think back to my grandfather, who's probably the biggest influence, a role model of mine, and a lot of his things were bespoke, like a Purdy shotgun or a fragrance from Flores, or his suits, this kind of thing. I think, why not have a custom-made watch box like this? I think it just makes absolute sense. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there before I rabbit on too much, but I want to wish Korjo the best of luck. I think he's a guy going somewhere. You know, he's a young entrepreneur, and I want to do my part. I want to support. Well, he's got a great attitude, and yeah, absolutely, guys. I'll leave all the details down below. There's the Kickstarter in the description. So if you're interested in one of these, I highly recommend it. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. It really does help the channel. So all I ask is a quick like, and you've done your part, guys. So, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, guys, thank you. Ciao.